President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy huddled in the White House once again on Monday evening, as time runs short for them to reach a deal on the debt ceiling. "There's nothing agreed to, everything's being talked about," McCarthy said when asked if work requirements for assistance programs like food stamps were still on the table. McCarthy said he hopes they can reach an agreement that both Republicans and Democrats will be able to vote for. He also said the meeting was more productive than previous meetings. "We literally talked about where we are having disagreements and ideas," McCarthy said. "So to me that's productive. Not progress, but productive." In a statement, Mr. Biden also called the meeting productive. The Durham report concluded that the FBI never should have investigated Trump's alleged ties to Russia. Durham agreed with Trump that federal agencies did not have solid intelligence when they began the investigation. Durham said the DOJ and FBI failed to uphold their important mission and that the origins of the probe were based on raw, unanalyzed, and uncorroborated intelligence. The U.S. State Department said it was deeply troubled by Israel's order that allows Jewish settlers to establish a permanent presence in the Homesh outpost in the West Bank, which was illegally built on private Palestinian land. The order violates Israel's previous commitments to the U.S. and could escalate tensions with Palestinians, who have been clashing with Israeli forces in recent months. The U.S. also expressed concern over a provocative visit by Israel's security minister to the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound, a holy site for both Muslims and Jews, and urged all parties to respect its sanctity and maintain the status quo. 60,000 pounds of ammonium nitrate, a chemical used as a fertilizer and in explosives, went missing on a rail shipment from Wyoming to California in April and has still not been found. Dyno Nobel, an explosive manufacturing company, notified the federal government of the loss and said in a statement that it was investigating what happened during the nearly two-week journey. The company said the rail car with the material was sealed when it left a manufacturing site in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and the seals were still intact when it arrived in Saltdale, California. Carroll, a columnist who won a $5 million sexual abuse and defamation award against Trump, is seeking at least $10 million more in a new court filing. She claims that Trump's remarks after the verdict spoiled her reputation and cost her her job as an Elle magazine advice columnist. Trump denied ever meeting or assaulting Carroll and called her account a fake and made-up story at a CNN event. Meta, Facebook's parent company, has been ordered to pay a record $1.3 billion fine by the European Union for failing to adhere to the bloc's stringent privacy rules. The ruling was issued by the Irish Data Protection Commission, Meta's chief regulator in the EU, as the company's regional headquarters are located in Dublin. The annual Crystal Beach event was held in Texas. The event involves tens of thousands of people flocking to the beach in jeeps and other vehicles to drink and party. The event is usually very taxing on resources and requires more than 120 law enforcement officers. Most of those arrested face misdemeanor charges. Iran is building a nuclear facility near the Natanz site that is so deep underground that experts fear conventional U.S. weapons would be unable to destroy it. The facility is protected by fencing, anti-aircraft batteries, and Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard. Satellite imagery shows 4 entrances being dug into the mountainside at depths of 260 and 328 feet. Iran has been enriching uranium up to 60%, close to the 90% threshold of weapons-grade uranium. It has also limited the access of international nuclear inspectors to its sites. The U.S. has a powerful bomb called the GBU-57 that can penetrate deep underground facilities, but analysts doubt its effectiveness against the Iranian facility. The U.S. wants to revive the nuclear deal with Iran that was abandoned by the previous administration, but the talks have stalled. Experts warn that sabotage attempts may only drive Iran's nuclear program further underground and increase the proliferation risk.
Thank you for watching. Please support our efforts by liking and sharing the videos. Don't forget to subscribe to get our regular updates.